Shalom, brothers and sisters. Israel-Palestine war. Israel will flood Hamas tunnels with nerve gas under U.S. Navy supervision. This is the story that's coming out there. No one's confirming it or denying it at this stage. Palestinian resistance groups expect Israel to flood Hamas tunnels with nerve gas and chemical weapons under the surveillance of U.S. Delta Force commandos as part of a surprise attack on the Gaza Strip. Senior Arab source familiar with the groups told the Middle East Eye. It's not much of a surprise if they already know about it though. Israel and the US hope to achieve the element of surprise in order to penetrate the tunnels, rescue an estimated 220 hostages, and kill thousands of soldiers belonging to Hamas. US Delta Force oversees large quantities of nerve gas being pumped into the tunnels, capable of paralyzing the body movement for a period of time between 6 and 12 hours. During this period, the tunnels would be penetrated, the hostages rescued, and thousands of soldiers killed, they add. Sounds like an amazing plan. Still, nerve gas, which is a banned substance worldwide for very good reasons. And I want to touch on my concerns on this. If this were a true plan, which it might not even be, the effects of nerve gas are gruesome, horrifying, and painful, especially for the sick. A lot of these hostages are sick. The very old, there are Holocaust grannies and grandpas in there, and the very young. There are babies in there and small children. Those are the at-risk groups for this kind of gas. Surprisingly enough, the gas doesn't always terminate the victim. It usually results in death in fewer than half of those exposed. So half of 220. Mildly exposed people usually recover completely from the experience with no serious damage. Slightly worse exposure, even with medical treatment, can cause nerve damage and other health problems, but vision and muscle control nearly always return. That being said, very severe exposure can result in a quick, painful process, with people who breathed and touched the chemicals perishing in as quickly as 10 minutes. This is going to be a very severe exposure because you're condensing and bringing all that gas into a tunnel environment, not an open air environment where you have limited exposure. It is condensed, heavy exposure. So 10 minutes, it's going to take you longer than 10 minutes to go into the tunnels. Are these hostages going to survive the process? Are these babies ever going to make it out? If this is, again, the game plan to penetrate the tunnels, is there not a better way to do this? Some other medium to put them to sleep and go in, because this sounds like it can go south really, really badly for the innocents. Please pray for wisdom in this situation, and pray for Israel and the peace of Jerusalem. Shalom.